Welcome to Faith and Freedom. For the next few minutes, we hope to inform, inspire, and encourage you as we discuss the legal victories and challenges to your fundamental freedoms and religious liberties. Faith and Freedom comes to you from Liberty Counsel, a civil liberties education and legal defense organization. Join us now as Matt Staver, the President and General Counsel of Liberty Counsel, explains the latest legal issues all across this country in the courtrooms of America. Liberty Counsel is winning the battle for your constitutional freedoms.
Despite a threat by the principal, graduation prayer did continue in Tennessee high schools. We'll talk about it today on Faith and Freedom. I'm Matt Staver, founder and chairman of Liberty Counsel and dean of Liberty University School of Law. Joining me is Matt Barber, associate dean for the law school and vice president of Liberty Counsel Action. Matt, this is from the Elizabethtown, Tennessee area, and Hampton High School is one of the high schools within the school district in this particular locale. And we got word that the class president wanted to acknowledge God during the message, and then was ultimately told by the school principal, Dale Campbell, that any students who pray or even attempt to pray would be stopped, escorted from the building by police, and arrested or tackled, as it was in the words of the student. But the principal backed away. We sent a letter to the school board, the entire school board, and the good news is the school board overrode this principle, and graduation prayer did occur at the school.
Yeah, this type of hostility toward students' constitutionally guaranteed right to pray at a graduation ceremony if they feel so led. We are seeing an increase in this year. It's all the more reason why Liberty Counsel and our efforts and the support that we get from those who contribute to this ministry are crucial, because there is this active campaign led by groups like the American Civil Liberties Union, the ACLU, and others, and a lot of hostility within our system of education. Individuals like this principal who have hostility toward apparently Christianity, and people have to be properly educated. We educated the school board here, and they told this principal no. They became equipped, and so the good news is the prayer occurred. The principal has been turned back, and frankly, I hope that he has been instructed not ever to do anything like this again.
Well, it's outrageous that this principal, Dale Campbell at Hampton High School, told students that if you pray or even attempt to pray, you will be stopped, you'll be tackled, you'll be escorted, you'll be arrested.
It's jaw-dropping.
Yeah, it's unbelievable because of the fact that they pray or attempt to pray. I mean, this principal clearly crossed the line from being neutral to being hostile, and that's certainly prohibited by the First Amendment. He was on a search and destroy mission for any kind of prayer or religious viewpoint that students on their own would express at graduation. And there's a big difference between school-sponsored speech and student-initiated speech. Mm-hmm. Obviously, when a student is up there, if they're the valedictorian, the salutatorian, the class president, whatever they are, you know that that's their message, and that is not the school, that they're not setting policy for the school. They may say that if I were principal, I would give free lunches to everyone. That doesn't set policy for the school, and everyone realizes that's not the school's message, it's the student's message. So students have a right to be able to engage in additional messages in religious speech in a public graduation ceremony than, say, the principal would be able to. But to threaten them simply because they want to include God, a thank you message to God or a prayer or religious viewpoint is just absolutely unthinkable. And that's what this principal did. The good news is, though, again, someone contacted Liberty Counsel in a timely manner. We sent a letter to the entire school board. Mm-hmm. The principal was overridden, and prayer occurred not only at Hampton High School, but at all the other high schools of which we are aware in this same school district.
Well, and just think if Liberty Counsel hadn't been here, the result could have been entirely different. These students' First Amendment guaranteed religious liberties would have been trampled upon if Liberty Counsel had not acted. And so that's why it's again so important that we have, and Liberty Counsel exists on the generosity of people like you listening right now, gifts, donors, because we provide pro bono free legal services for people who are under assault by groups like the ACLU, being intimidated. And if we hadn't been there, the result could have been entirely different. And every year it seems to get worse and worse, Matt. With Santa Rosa County, we had the ACLU for the first time that I know of in Santa Rosa County, Florida, actually seeking jail time for a couple administrators for praying in a non-school related event. It was egregious. It was the first time we had ever seen anything like that happen. Now, here we have this principal threatening again jail time. People need to understand, don't ever think that it's just a matter of, separation of church and state. A lot of these individuals actually are seeking jail time for praying in school.
Well, Liberty Counsel has prepared a brand new Patriot's Handbook on American Liberty. It contains the United States Constitution, the Declaration of Independence, and Patrick Henry's famous speech, "Give me liberty or give me death," and an essay from me. You can obtain a copy of this little pocket-sized Constitution by calling Liberty Counsel at 1-800-671-1776 or going to Liberty Counsel's website at lc.org, and make sure you not only get this for yourself, but get it for some other people as well. Make sure that they are passed out far and wide. And since we're celebrating Memorial Day today, what a better time than to get this Constitution. Our forefathers and the founding fathers fought and died for America. When they signed the Declaration of Independence, which is contained in this little book here, it was essentially, Matt, their death warrant, because they knew that when they put their name here publicly, saying that they were going to set up their own nation because God had given them rights, and the King of Great Britain was abusing those rights, and they were going to then establish their own United States or own nation that became the United States of America. That was a very, very bold move, and many of them lost their lives or their fortunes, and some of their families were murdered because of that. And as a result, America was born, and from that moment on, we've had young men and women all around the world fighting for our freedom. People are fighting right now to protect America from terrorist attacks, fighting while you're enjoying the Memorial Day weekend, picnicking as we should with family and friends. They're sitting in some hot desert somewhere in the difficult areas of the terrain someplace around the world to fight and defend our freedom. So we need to thank our men and women in uniform.
Absolutely. Today is Memorial Day. We need to focus on the sacrifices that our troops, soldiers around the world, past, present, and future, have made for this great country, defending exactly the kind of freedoms we're talking about here at Hampton High School in Tennessee. And we need to keep them in our prayers, keep focus on that. But in addition to the battles that are going on in the battlefield, unfortunately, there are also battles going on in the courtroom and battles going on in school districts around the country. That's why Liberty Counsel has launched our 9th annual, as we've talked about on Faith and Freedom, Friend or Foe Graduation Prayer Campaign. And I encourage people to go to our website, lc.org, that's lc.org. Click on the I Will Pray icon. We have a pamphlet called Students' Rights in Public Schools, which explains the rights of students during graduation and the rights to lead student-initiated prayer, whether it's a graduation season or any time throughout the year.
Yeah, so go to the website, lc.org. Graduation season is not over. It may have already occurred in your area. If it has, and there was a controversy, such as someone not being able to pray, let us know so that we can get involved so that it doesn't happen next year. But there may be other graduations that are still going on through the early part of June, and make sure not only if you find out anything to let us know, but as Matt says, let's take a proactive approach here and give them our memo before there's a problem. So go to Liberty Counsel's website. You can download the memo. You can send it to all the members of the school board. You can call Liberty Counsel at 1-800-671-1776.
I would encourage people also, if they do utilize these resources that we have on the website, let us know. Let us know if you provide this memo to a school district that maybe they didn't allow prayer, and let us know if they're planning to change course. We want to be able to report those kinds of successes, and let us know, obviously, Matt, if they are not planning to change course, we will take it to the next level.
Well, success breeds success, and when people hear that their action has made a difference, then they can get more emboldened and encouraged to go out and make some more difference. And as in this particular case, big difference was made. In all the graduation prayer cases or controversies that we've seen around the country, we've been successful this season. So get us involved early. And also, as I said, go to the website, lc.org, or call 1-800-671-1776 and ask for the Patriot's Handbook on American Liberty. It's a nice little handbook that has the Constitution of the United States. This particular Constitution has an index. Unlike other little pocket-sized constitutions, this one has a great index that you can use to find anything. The Declaration of Independence, Patrick Henry's famous message, and an essay from me. Ask for it, distribute it, and acknowledge those men and women who have not only died, but who are still fighting today for our liberty. Make sure that you tell someone today or this week that you appreciate their sacrifices.
You have been listening to Matt Staver of Liberty Counsel. Our hope is to encourage and inspire you to stand up for your faith, family, and freedoms. We can accomplish a lot when we work together. Get informed and get involved today. Sign up for our free monthly newsletter, The Liberator. We will send it out to you free of charge. Stay informed with our Liberty Alert email update. Just click on the website at www.lc.org or call us at 1-800-671-1776. Tune in next time to learn more about your rights right here on Faith and Freedom.